Good morning. So this is a video that I'm doing it because sometimes we have questions in our life as to why do I not get the success when I try? And this again has to do with the law of karma. So sometimes people have done the efforts and they get the success and then they do the similar effect again and then no success. Or you can compare two different people and one has a success for the same amount of studies, say for example, in an exam, and the other one does the same type of studies and he doesn't get the same success. Or even two people who have same qualifications apply for a job, one gets it, the other one doesn't. So the question is, why is the result of the same effort different in different people? And this is something that people blame it on or call it luck, good luck, bad luck, or also call it a God's wish. But the reality is that this is all dependent upon your karmas. So there is a unseen, hidden force, and that force affects the outcome of your effort. So let's look at it this way, okay? There are different possibilities when you make an effort. One of the examples that was given was you want to catch a bus. So if you want to catch a bus, there are four possibilities. Or the same way, if you make an effort to get something, there could be possibility that you make an effort and you get it, exactly what you anticipated, or you get something more than what you anticipated. That's the second outcome. Or third one is you anticipated something and you get exactly opposite. That's the third possibility. And the last possibility is totally different outcome than what you anticipated. One of the examples that I saw was cited by somebody else is that suppose you want to catch a bus. So you cross the road, get on the bus, and you go to your place on the right time. So your effort gave you the success. Second possibility is that you went there, but the bus never came, or bus was full and you could not get onto it and you could not go to your job. So the outcome was negative. First one, exact satisfying your needs. Second, exactly opposite your need. Third possibility is that you go to get the bus, you try to get in the bus, you fall down and have a fracture. So it is exactly totally unexpected effort. And the last possibility, which I mentioned earlier, is that you're waiting for the bus, someone shows up, your friend or somebody says, hey, why are you waiting for the bus? Let me give you the lift. And he takes you to the place where you want to go in his car. So more than what you expected. So again, four things: what you expected plus more, what you expected less result, and totally unexpected results like fracture or accident or something like that. So the reason is because every action, there is an underlying current of the previous karmas that are going to come to fruition. This karmic force affects the results. Unfortunately, we have no clue as to whether the force is positive, negative, neutral, or what. So this is the determining factor in addition to your effort. Certainly someone can say that, well, maybe I should not do any efforts. No. The karmic force has a limitation. What I mean by that is it is fixed. Amount of effect that it's going to have is fixed. If your effort in this life is more than the karmic force, you're going to get success. If the karmic force is in opposite direction, but your effort is more than the opposite direction, you will overcome the karmic force and get a success. Maybe not exactly same time, but maybe a little late. If the karmic force is exactly in the same direction as you are making the effort, then you're going to get more than what you expected. So not only you go to the job at proper time, but you get raised or you are promoted. So since we do not know the direction or the strength of the karmic force, we have to make maximum effort so that we can achieve what we want to achieve. A lot of people question this free will, that there is no free will because everything is predetermined. No. The determination as to what is going to be the karmic force from the karmas that we are born with and are going to come to fruition is fixed. So the part that we inherit is fixed. But we have our own efforts to add to it, to overcome bad effects, or to neutralize the effects. Other example that I give is a bank balance. The hereditary inheritance that we have is like the karmic force that is going to be there. We may or may not know about it. But our efforts and putting money in the bank is up to us. Whether we have enough money to achieve certain things is purely up to us. But the inheritance could act in a positive or negative way. The inheritance of money might help you. Inheritance of a bad gene for a certain disease might affect you in a negative way. So if someone has a bad diabetes, he inherited it from his parents. That was inheritance. But whether he does the diet, a proper diet, whether he takes the medicines for diabetes in a proper way, whether he exercises, whether he controls the alcohol consumption, whether he does not smoke, whether he exercises, these are all in his hand, and they will determine whether the diabetes is going to be complicating, causing heart attack, stroke, kidney failure, or whether it is going to be a diabetes which is well under control with no target organ problems. We have seen this in medicine, that the diabetes which is way out of control causes complications. So having a diabetes inherited through your parents is inheritance or the karma. But controlling it with medicines, diet, exercise, modification of your lifestyle is your own effort or your karma that you're doing in this life. And this certainly will alter the outcome. So there is a free will. And that free will can direct you to a right success or direction. So the experiments that were done to show that there may be no free will and we act based on our karmas or our instincts, that's true. But we have God-given consciousness to know what is right and what is wrong. And it is ultimately for us to determine whether we do it or not. So our efforts in the right direction more intensely will give us positive response. our poor efforts will give us less response or even negative response. I hope you like this video and share it and subscribe. Thank you. Have a nice day.